Elements and Build is a strategy game that combines tower defense, deck building, and roguelite mechanics. The game is currently only €7.50 during the spring sale. The goal is to survive waves of enemies by constructing a defensive maze while using elemental abilities to control the battlefield. Each run presents different challenges, requiring players to adapt their strategy based on the cards they collect and the enemies they face. The game revolves around two core mechanics: maze building and elemental combat. The maze building system lets you place walls and towers to control the path enemies take. Since enemy AI follows the shortest possible route to the exit, you can manipulate their movement by carefully designing a maze that forces them through areas filled with traps and defenses. Elemental combat is the second core mechanic. Instead of relying solely on static defenses, you use various elemental abilities to influence battles. Fire, water, earth, and air each have different properties and can be combined for more powerful effects. Fire deals damage over time, water slows enemies, earth provides defensive benefits, and air creates movement effects. Finding the right combination of elements to counter different enemy types is necessary for success. The roguelite structure means every run starts from scratch, with random cards and enemies shaping each attempt. You begin with a basic deck and acquire new cards as you progress. Some cards improve your towers, others provide elemental attacks, and some grant temporary bonuses. The deck-building system forces you to make choices based on the cards available, rather than relying on a single preset strategy. The game encourages experimentation, allowing you to test different build paths based on the cards and upgrades you find. Some runs might focus on a strong elemental offense, while others rely on an intricate maze layout with minimal direct combat. Since no two playthroughs are the same, adapting to the available resources is necessary. Success depends on efficiently managing space, choosing the right upgrades, and combining elemental effects to maximize damage output. Because enemies increase in strength with each wave, early planning is just as important as reacting to mid-run challenges. The game currently sits at 79% positive on Steam. The biggest critique was the English localization, which has since been updated. It should be in a much better place now. From what I've seen so far, the translation is fine. That doesn't take away from the fact that the game can feel overwhelming. There are a lot of towers and options, all thrown at you at once. Just something to keep in mind. To summarize, this is an interesting mix between tower defense, auto chess, and roguelite elements that will give you an incentive to come back. That was it. If this was helpful, then please consider liking and subscribing. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.